Hello all, welcome to Create Source Code. So in this video we will basically discuss about basic overview of Docker image, how it's work. Okay, so let's get started. So Docker is a container management service where we can develop, ship and run our code. So you can deploy a Docker container anywhere, like on physical machine, virtual machine, or even on cloud, since Docker is a pretty lightweight and easily scalable. So there is three component inside Docker. First is Docker engine, second is Docker hub, third is Docker compose. Let's discuss each in detail. Docker engine. Docker engine basically is used to build Docker image and create the Docker container. Docker hub basically is a registry where you can push our Docker image or you can host our Docker image. Docker compose is used to define application using Docker multiple Docker container. Okay, so how to create the Docker container? There are three steps to create. First we have to create the Docker file, then using build command we have to create the Docker image, and using run command we have to create the Docker container, a container where our application is running. So let's discuss each step in detail. So first, Docker file. So to create first we have to create the Docker file which don't have any extension, and these should be capital. And after inside the Docker file we have to give this set of commands. There are various type of commands you can give. So first is from is the base image of our container, like base OS. Then maintainer, we can use the run command, and using cmd I'm printing this like our Docker image is successful. The why I'm echoing this, because it will show that my image is successfully created. Okay, there are some description is given below. You can go to this blog and you can read in detail. Okay, I will give the base what are the main points are there. I will explain that. Okay, in step 3 we have to save that file. Then using build command how to create the Docker image. So let's discuss that. So building the Docker file, first we have to use the Docker build command. Then here the syntax is given below. Docker build -t basically is used when we have to give the tag to our image name and the directory where our Docker file is located. And using that command you will get this kind of output you will going to get in our terminal. Okay, so here our Docker container is successfully created, Docker image. So let's discuss what is Docker image. So everything is based on image. In Docker everything is based on image, and image is a combination of file system and parameters. Okay, so to run the Docker image we have to use the docker run command, docker run and our image name. We can give the tag name also, but by default it will pull the latest tag of our image. Okay, so using Docker images it will give the list of images which currently present in our machine. Docker run image name. Okay, this is done to run our image. Docker RMI to remove the image, and inspect is basically to check if there is any error occur or not in our Docker image. So what is Docker container? So let's discuss that. First we will create the Docker file, then using build command we create the Docker image, and using run command we have to create the Docker container where our application is running. Okay, so let's discuss the life cycle of Docker container. First is when it is in created state, then it is running state. If we stop, then it will go into stop state. If we pause, then it will goes to the pause state, and kill is killed. Like that, this kill command is given below. Okay, so this is a description is given below of each state. Okay, so these are the set of commands which we can use in our Docker, like rm stats, attach, pause, all these commands. Okay, suppose if we want to push our Docker image to the private repository, basically where all this whichever command we have learned, just this command is for local machine. If we want to push our Docker image to the some private repository, or if you want to host our Docker image some repository, so using below steps you can do that. First we have to log into that repository, then same we have to push our image to that repository. You can give the tag name, and using the push command we can successfully push our image to this private repository. Okay, so this is a basic overview of Docker, how we can use the Docker and all. So that's it from my side. Thank you.